Blessed day, my people. So right now I have some breaking news as it relates to Konshens' wife. Now I'm not sure how much of you guys actually heard that Konshens' wife was missing. You see me? Them couldn't find her. Big thing are going on the internet. You understand? When I see her picture, it's like me I feel wonder if are the right person me I see. So them do some search and them end up a find her. So I'm gonna actually read the article to you guys. And also, I'm going to show you what Konshens had to say about all of this. You understand what I say, people? And also, I'm going to talk about Jahmiel album first week sales because him album never do well. Him album basically flop. You see my people? The man album sell. I don't even want to tell you how much it sell, but just know say, it not do good, you understand? And also we're going to talk about Govana saying that Skeng remind him of his old self, which is Diablo. And remember, say Govana used to name Diablo before him change him name to Govana. Yeah, man, people. So we have all of that for talk about. But before we go into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it, you understand? And of course, we're going to talk about Konshens' wife first. I'm going to get to the article first, and then we'll move on to the rest of the story, you understand? So it says, City of Miami police finds missing pregnant woman in Edgewater. The City of Miami Police Department Special Victims Unit found a missing 41-year-old pregnant woman, Lataya Amik Spencer, was located at a local hospital. According to the police, Spence was last seen in Edgewater area on Monday at around 3 p.m. driving a 2017 Matty Black Jeep Wrangler with oversized tires. A description of Spence was released as follows. She is a black woman with black hair and brown eyes. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 145 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black sweater and a shorts, and that's basically the article. You see my people, so I'm glad to them find her. That's all I'm going to say, and you know, good news. So I move on to what Konshens actually posted on his Instagram page. So he said, found her, she is safe. She had an accident and got admitted without my knowledge. Realizing she was not responding to calls and texts, I started calling around to hospitals. After calling all hospitals in the area and them saying no patient by that name was there, I had no choice but to alert the police. The police did their own search and found out that she was indeed admitted. She was already found before the news alert went out, but it was already in motion. Many thanks to all the calls and prayers. She is now in recovery with no serious injuries. Give thanks. This is a tough time for our family, and I will appreciate all the privacy we can get at this time. Thanks again to the Miami PD for their swift action. And in putting out the caption says she is okay. Thanks everyone. So that is what Konshens had to say as in regards to all of this. As my people, I'm glad to say she alright and them fine her. And yo, you can imagine how Konshens supposed to have fret, a ball, or every single thing. The amount of people I see a comment over upon the page, because when I see the initial article, you know, I never did pay no attention, you know, till me see more than one person post it. And I say, that woman look familiar. No Konshens' wife this. And when I see them can't find her, I see not nice a comment. I see footer hype. The amount of people I see, yo, you know, people was just so shocked. And remember, you know, when somebody missing, you know how that go. You see my people. So we're glad to get this news right now. And thing. And boy, people, I'm just glad. That's all I'm going to say. So I'll move on to the next thing now, which is Jahmiel album sales. And some people even had this Jahmiel in the comment section. You see me, they must say the Obia thing never work and him album flop on one bag of thing. I'm going to show them comments as well. But so it said Jahmiel legend misses Billboard debut after first week album sales. Jahmiel recently released sophomore album Legend has failed to debut on the sales and streaming driven Billboard reggae albums chart dated April the 30th. The album released on April the 15th via Sweet Music had featured Massacre Stoneboy version and Bugle. It sold 74 copies in pure album sales in the United States, according to data provided by Billboard sales tracker Luminate. The company, formerly MRC Data, told Dancehall Mag that there was insignificant streaming activity registered for the album in the US during its first week of release. The strongest soldier singer had previously debuted on the reggae chart with his first album titled Great Man, which had spent 1 week at number 6 back in 2019. Meanwhile, Bob Marley and the Wailers Legend is at number 1 for the 120th consecutive week on the reggae albums chart. Legend had also moved up to 14 places on the Billboard 200 to number 79 after it sold 11,609 equivalent album units in the United States last week. This includes 2,612 in pure album sales, 1,517 in digital song sales, 11,259,370 in on-demand audio streaming, and 747 7,876 in on-demand video streaming, according to Luminate. The album, an Island Record Greatest Hit Collection, first released in May 1984, has also moved up 17 places to number 22 on the UK official album chart dated April 28. It holds the distinction of being the second longest charting album in the history of both charts, having spent 727 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart. Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon has spent 962 weeks and 1,024 weeks on the UK albums chart. AABA's Goal has spent 1,042 weeks on the Billboard Reggae chart. Shaggy Best of Shaggy, the Bombastic Collection 2008, is at number 2 for its 161 week on the listing. The collection, which featured hits from all 8 of Shaggy's previous studio albums, sold 2,828 units last week. Sean Paul Dirty Classic Collection is at number 3 on the Reggae chart after selling 2,709 units last week. It's No Lie collab with Dua Lipa, which hit 1 billion views on YouTube earlier this week, is at number 162 on the Billboard Global XL US chart dated April 30th. UB40 Greatest Hit Compilation is at number 4 on the Reggae chart with 1,646 units sold, followed by Stick Figures World on Fire at number 5 with 1,562 units sold, and their Set in Stone album at number 7 with 1,465 units sold. Coffee's Gifted debut, released on March 25th via Promised Land RCA, has dropped 2 places at number 6 after selling 1,533 units last week. This brings the Grammy Award winner 4 weeks album sales streaming to a total of 8,533 units in the United States, with its 18-track deluxe edition, which include Toast, Rapture and Double with Govana. Luminate had told Dancehall Mag that Gifted had moved 188,100 units in total up to the weekend ended April 2nd, which included sales and streaming activity accumulated on the 8 bonus tracks since 2019. However, only Gifted 3,500 first week units were considered for the weekly Billboard chart on its first debut. Shensia's Alpha debut, released on March 11 via Rich Immigrants Interscope, remains at number 8 on the Reggae album chart with 1,173 units sold last week. This brings the Blessing a 6-week sales and streaming total to 13,273 units in the United States. So yes, people, I'm not read out the full thing, but you don't know that is basically what's going on as to the latest albums them will get put out. And as I say, all the people are bash Jahmiel said the Obia thing never work. I'm going to just jump in at some of the comments them quick and fast, you understand? Because I don't feel like the people them fair deal with the youth that way. You see me? Somebody said Jahmiel you're too corrupt, S your mother. Somebody said Obia sells, however, album didn't. Jaja. Somebody says, stop being bad mind and ungrateful. Watch how you prosper. That Obia tactics didn't work. Good luck next time. You see me? Somebody said, that fake promo gets you. And them a laugh. You understand? Bad mind a kill the PUSSY there. So, let's see what I go on more comments there, but I can't bother to read out all of them. You see my people? So, with that being said, you can tell me when anything about Jahmiel album sales. You know, it's very disappointing, people. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. You know, say when I talk, I just talk how I feel, even though I rate Jahmiel. I not lie, boy, I better you just give out some money and pay some people for buy back the album. We have to do that to make it look good, because definitely not a good look, you see me? So anyway, people, we're going to move on to Govana speaking on Skeng right now, you see me? So it's Govana says Skeng reminds him of old persona Diablo. Skeng remind me of so much of Diablo, my old self. Dancehall star Govana shared about the gunmanship DJ who has been making strides on the local and international scenes. We actually share one high school together also, and then just the way him move, him crazy, him not scared of nothing, and him brave. People can tell you, him not really like nobody neither. Govana added while speaking during an interview with DJ Chris Catter on April the 20th. Him really and truly anti-social, social distance. Him not really have no whole heap of artist friend and them thing there, and just people in general. Him just kind of just lack way and more reserved than anything else. Govana continued, but when it comes down to the music, him just transform crazy. So yeah, it's a nice energy. For the last 2 weeks, Skeng has been in the United Kingdom performing at various shows and even releasing a new track titled London with an accompanying music video that has already racked up over 1.2 million views on YouTube. His other popular songs are Protocol with Tommy Lee Sparta, Heaven Passport with Intense, Street Cred, and Brrp. As a prodigy of Idonia, Govana first emerged as Diablo with songs such as No Complaining, When Bad Man a Step, Run Road, and all 14. He later achieved breakthrough success as governor with songs such as Baked Bean, Champ, Upfront, and One and Move. So yes, people, that's our governor have to say. You see me? Skeng just remind him of how he used to stay. And if you not follow governor a long time, you don't know say Diablo was his original name. But they even know why him they change the name. I don't know, maybe him just said that revamp himself, and I feel like the governor thing definitely work because see, you know, governor is you that say is a household name. Everybody know governor, but me sure say all the people never know same use the name Diablo. Me not ask on that.